What does space look like to you? I'm willing to bet when you think of space, you imagine a smattering of twinkling stars over a black background. After all, that's what every human has ever seen when they look up at night. This is what space is to us. But that's only one perspective. Our perspective, from the tiny little speck of dust we call Earth, hanging from the sun, tucked somewhere in the Milky Way. Even our fictional stories, our Star Treks and our Mass Effects, take place inside our one galaxy, so this notion that space is always full of stars persists even in our imaginations. The truth is, most of space is just empty, black, nothing. Most points in space are so far away from anything else that you can't even see the nearest galaxy, let alone the beautiful mosaic of stars it contains. It is possible to see the nearest galaxy to us, Andromeda, with the naked eye. You might think, well, if we can see Andromeda from the Milky Way, what's stopping us from seeing other galaxies in deep space? It is true that Andromeda is barely visible from Earth, but few people realize how incredibly close we are to one another. Think about this. The nearest planet to Earth is Venus, and you could fit about 20,000 Earths between the orbits of Earth and Venus. So how many Milky Ways do you think you could fit between us and Andromeda? 10,000? 5,000? Try 25. That's about the same number of Earth lengths between us and the Moon. The Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course, and they're practically on top of one another already. Even being so close, Andromeda is still just a faint speck in the sky. Once you get outside of our little cluster, there's nothing. Just nothing. If we increase the brightness of galaxies, we can see that we are in fact moving. 1,000,000 times the speed of light to be precise. And if we use Andromeda as our scale, we can assume that any object that looks like more than just a dot in this simulation is an object we could barely see with our naked eye. Get rid of the artificial brightness, and this is what it looks like. You could travel through space for millions of years at light speed and never see anything. No stars, no galaxies, just blackness, emptiness, space.